Morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me as we take a look at your weekend forecast for April 26th through the 28th. And weather's looking pretty good this weekend. Could have a few showers, but mostly overnight during the overnight hours tomorrow. Sunday, more clouds on Sunday than the rest of the weekend, and maybe a sprinkle, although I didn't even put it on the forecast because I think it's pretty unlikely. But let's see what's going on. First of all, today we are definitely dominated by high pressure here across New England and across the Northeast. To our west, we do have a pretty significant kind of round of storms that are kind of developing with some big thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms across the central part of the United States. We're definitely in severe thunderstorm season. These are going to head, pieces of this are going to head in our direction, but weaken dramatically as we'll be under the influence of an upper level ridge the entire time, which helps to suppress the storms and the showers. So just a few sprinkles, I think, on Sunday night. You probably go to later on in the evening before they arrive here. So may not even notice that they've happened, even if they do. And we're only talking a couple, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5/100ths of an inch of rain. So not even a tenth of an inch of rain, I don't think. So pretty insignificant for the most part. Let's take a look at radar. You can see right now they are pretty significant, but you can see for us, the main deal here is high pressure. That's allowed our temperatures to cool off tonight. We were kind of chilly yesterday, especially given how much sun we had. Today will be warmer. Tomorrow will be warmer than today. Sunday will be about the same because of the cloud cover, but then we warm up even more dramatically from Monday, Tuesday, probably even into Wednesday next week with some significant warming, although there'll be more clouds and some other shower chances as we head into the beginning of next week. No heavy rain, maybe around the thunderstorms Tuesday night, but that's sort of the first time that any of this really makes its way towards us. So we're kind of in the pattern has turned very much more spring-like in terms of just the overall weather pattern, not so much in terms of like, it feels chilly out there this morning. I had 21 at my house this morning. So, it feels a little bit like winter to start the day, but we're going to warm up dramatically today. It'll be much better. Let's take a look at those temperatures just to kind of give you an idea. Lots of 20s across northern New England, and these are the city locations. Any of those valleys, definitely a few degrees colder than that. I'm sure there's some teens in Vermont as well. You can see some teens in upstate New York. Definitely. So chilly for this time of year to start. But like I said, we're going to turn around upper 50s for a lot of us. We could see 60 in some of the valley locations. It's a nice day today. One of the things that is a significant issue potentially is just got to be careful with burning. We don't have a lot of wind around today, but basically a lot of burn bans in effect today. Essentially, I would say we're just wait a couple weeks until green up happens. That'll happen pretty soon. And once the vegetation, especially in the brush and things like that, in the woods starts to green up a little bit, that really inhibits brush fire kind of issues. But for the next couple of weeks, they're definitely, unless it's raining, basically, it's dry, and that the stuff that's been dead and laying on the ground all winter just burns really quick. So the firefighter in me says, please don't burn this weekend. Save that. You can pile the sticks up. I get it. It's a great weekend to get out there and do some yard work. You can do all that kind of stuff. Just wait to burn it till it either rains or wait until middle of May once things have greened up a lot. So just give it a few weeks. In terms of the upper level pattern, here's why we're going to be the way we're going to be this weekend. You can see we continue to move this ridge in our direction. We've been kind of under the influence of this northwest flow, even though it's been dry, sort of that Canadian northwest flow. We're going to get a little bit more of this south, the flow from the southeast over the next few days. That'll push moisture levels up a little bit, which will help keep our temperatures up overnight a little bit as we head into next week and eventually pump some real warmth in here. But before that happens, we're kind of in the transition zone between that now, where we're starting off cold today, but then warming up. We won't be as cold tonight, although still temperatures probably in the upper 20s for a lot of us tonight, and then we head towards mid to upper 60s tomorrow. So yeah, that's what things sort of look like. Let's take a look at that actual forecast today. Temperatures upper 50s, full sun, tons of sun today. Overnight we cool off around 30 degrees on average. Saturday, some more clouds, but still much more sun in the way of than clouds. Temperatures in the mid 60s. A few sprinkles overnight. That's our only chance of rain, and it's not enough rain to kind of push back the fire danger or anything like that. So just kind of be aware of that. Thankfully, not a lot of wind this weekend, because this is the kind of conditions where if we had wind with this, we would definitely be a little concerned about fire growth. But that's helping kind of keep that down a little bit, but still definitely don't burn. Sunday, mostly cloudy. Could be a sprinkle on Sunday. Don't entirely rule that out, but it would be very brief. So if you see it, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Overnight, same thing, could be a sprinkle. Cloudy, and you can see those temperatures get held way up in the 50s as we really start to move some warmer air in from the southeastern United States. We're definitely going to get to 70 on Monday, it looks like, maybe mid-70s on Monday. So yeah, temperatures looking warmer like that. Let's take a look at those weekend highlights. Spring-like weather for much of the weekend. The days will be mostly dry, a chance of a few sprinkles. Both Saturday, I did put Sunday night on there. I think the sprinkle on Sunday night is less likely, but definitely possible. Either case, it's only a couple hundredths of an inch of rain either way. Be very cautious with outdoor burning, or just, don't do it for the next couple of weeks. And the beginning of next week looks warm and a little more unsettled than we've been, but not bad. There should definitely be some really nice weather to start next week. All right? Thank you for watching this video. I know this time of year weather gets a little less exciting, although certainly thunderstorms are a possibility this time of year are coming up, and I'll certainly keep you up to date on those kinds of things. I know a lot of people are getting out there kind of starting to enjoy those spring-like Vermont activities, so you want to know what's going on. So there's your forecast. Give a quick shout out to my patrons. They help support what I do here at the West River Weather Guy. If you're interested in becoming a patron, there's a link in the description below. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Helps make sure you don't miss any of my videos. We'll see you on Monday morning.